A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Chickling.
And today, I think this article is perfect for us because we're going to be talking about our favorite beverage, coffee.
Yay!
Yeah. Do you know where coffee comes from?
I actually don't know.
It's okay. I don't know.
Japan? Europe?
I don't know. We can read the article later and find out.
Okay.
But before we look at today's article, I do have a warm-up question is, would you drink coffee to avoid going to sleep? Why or why not?
Sometimes. Like, it depends on how much work I have. Or when I have to, like, drive for a long time.
Oh, true.
Then I would drink, like, a huge cup of coffee before I start driving.
Yeah, you need it to, like, kind of keep up your energy and to focus, right? Usually for me, I like drinking coffee sometimes in the morning because it helps me kind of wake up and stops me from going back to sleep. So I'm a morning coffee person, or sometimes tea as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I love coffee, I love tea. But we're going to be talking about coffee today and where it comes from and why is this little magical drink so great. So let's take a look at today's article.
Around the World in a Cup, the story of coffee. Warm-up question. Would you drink coffee to avoid going to sleep? Why or why not?
Why does coffee hold a special place in people's lives? A story that has lasted for thousands of years lies in this brown drink. Legend has it that coffee was discovered in Ethiopia in the 9th century. A man noticed his goats became energetic after they ate a red fruit.
All right, let's take a look at today's article. It says, why does coffee hold a special place in people's lives? Okay, so here we see hold a special place in something, 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 and it just means something's very special or important to them. So for example, a personal story, although I only spent 2 years in London, I have a lot of great memories about that city. So London holds a special place in my heart.
So to hold a special place in something 就是在什么地方有特别的地位，所以在 Tiffany 老师的心里，他觉得伦敦是一个很特别的一个地方，所以为什么咖啡在很多人心中有很特别的地位呢？因为很好喝啊。
Yeah, I think so, and it makes you feel good, right? And it smells great. Maybe for adults, it smells great.
Yeah.
Next, the article says, a story that has lasted for thousands of years lies in this brown drink. Wow.
Brown drink 棕色饮品的背后，这一杯棕色饮品的背后呢，有着流传上千年的故事哦。我们今天会知道说它是从哪里源自于哪里。
Okay, so here the article says, legend has it that coffee was discovered in Ethiopia in the 9th century. Wow, that's such a long time ago. Yeah, super long time. So it's like year 900 basically. Okay, so yeah, we don't know the true origin of how people started drinking coffee, but legend has it, this phrase is just used to say like some stories have told us that coffee beans were discovered in Ethiopia, which is a place in Africa. And also that's why Ethiopian coffee, their coffee beans are considered one of the best in the world.
OK， 所以我们知道咖啡其实是在非洲被发现的，而且是在9世纪的时候哦，在伊索比亚被发现的。No wonder I think like they fed like coffee beans to cows and deers, right?
Yeah, maybe.
At that time, and then they got like very excited. So they were like, oh, this is some
great,
good stuff.
What's this?
Yeah.
I want to try. And that's exactly what the article says. It says, a man noticed his goats became energetic after they ate a red fruit. How cute!
Red fruit 哦，所以咖啡是红色的果实。OK， 所以一位男子就发现他的山羊吃了一个红色的果实之后，开始蹦蹦乱跳的。
Super cute. So, if you were the Ethiopian man, what would you name the coffee fruit?
I think I would call it like berry or energetic juice or go juice or energy berry.
Yeah,
sounds so cute.
Cute.
Around the 15th century, Muslims turned the fruit into a drink. They drank it to stay awake during long prayers. Around the 17th century, coffee spread to Europe and took off. Coffee houses became important places where intellectuals shared ideas and knowledge. As European colonies grew, coffee found its way to the Americas and Asia.
All right, so after discovering that, the goats became super energetic, the article then says, around the 15th century, Muslims turned the fruit into a drink. Okay, so 15th century is about 1500, the year 1500. So that's the 15th century. Yeah.
Wow, 所以它又过了6个世纪了 That's like 6 centuries after. 所以是到了15世纪的时候，穆斯林呢就把这些果实变成了饮品。
So maybe before they were just eating the fruits.
Okay.
Right? And then they're like, hey, we can maybe turn this into a drink. Here it says they, referring to the Muslims, they drank it to stay awake during long prayers. That's right. Because for Muslims, their religion is they usually have to pray 5 times a day.
Wow.
And sometimes those prayers can last a lot longer than the others. So I guess like maybe when you're praying, like you have to be really focused. But then also you're just like maybe like, you know, you might fall asleep. So
you're too relaxed.
You're too relaxed. So they have to do this to kind of wake up a little bit, right?
所以他们在15世纪发现的，这个穆斯林他们把它变成饮料嘛。那因为你知道穆斯林就像老师刚刚讲的，他们一天要祈祷5次，所以每一次可能的那个长度也不太一样，所以他们就要喝咖啡去保持他们清醒的状态。
Yeah, don't want to fall asleep while you're praying to God.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of rude.
I know.
All right, so since we are both coffee drinkers,
Right.
how many cups of coffee do you drink per day to stay awake or stay focused?
Actually, don't really like count how many cups I have a day, but normally I drink coffee when I get the feeling of me starting to feel tired.
Yeah, and
like,
you have to work, right?
Yeah, so maybe like 3 cups at most.
Okay. For me, I usually drink at most 2 because after 3 p.m., I'm like, I can't drink after 3 p.m. or else I will be awake the whole night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
3 p.m.
I can't drink too much. But the healthy amount of coffee is actually 2 to 3 cups of coffee. So we are just perfect. We are under that. Because I think anything above that, it's like 400 milligrams. It's like way beyond the healthy limit. Yeah. So tea, did you know, also has caffeine as well. So if you drink tea, that is also counted as caffeine. So don't drink more than 2 to 3 cups of anything that has caffeine in it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's go back to the article. It says, around the 17th century, coffee spread to Europe and took off. Ooh.
这边出现的片语啊 took off 因为是过去式，这边 take off 有迅速流行起来的感觉，所以到了17世纪的时候 wow, it's been a long time since then, right? 已经很久了，我们刚刚是15世纪嘛，所以又过了200年了。到17世纪呢，咖啡就传到了欧洲。
And then people were like, whoa, this is delicious. Maybe this is even better than tea. Okay, here it says coffee houses became important places where intellectuals shared ideas and knowledge. Okay, now an intellectual is just a very smart person like us who like to discuss things like maybe deep things like politics, philosophy, art, a lot of really deep discussions.
Like well-informed and highly educated people. 所以咖啡馆呢，就感觉是一种很质感的地方。我们是质感人类，所以咖啡馆呢，就成为知识分子交流想法啦，跟分享知识的重要场所。
This also reminds me of something called beatniks. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, well, beatniks it became a little bit more popular in the modern day, like in the 1950s to 1960s. But they were members of a social movement where they rejected to conform. It means that they rejected to follow the rules of society and the mainstream culture in America. They didn't want to, listen to the Beatles or all those other different types of music. Okay, so the reason why I mentioned beatniks is because sometimes beatniks would perform at coffee shops, and instead of like singing or playing music, they actually read poems, but they read it in a very stylistic or a musical way. And as a way to cheer, instead of clapping their hands, you would snap your fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen them, but they would do something like, let's say I have a simple, If I have a simple poem, if I say like, the cat in the hat sat on a mat and then beat it with a bat. Yeah, that's kind of like the way beatniks would read this poem instead of reading it normally.
是不是有点像台湾人很爱讲的什么假文青或文青？
Kind of. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they're very, very, very hipster though.
Okay. 但是我就
Super hipster.
感觉他们在写 poems， 我就会觉得好文青的感觉。
Yeah. And then they would perform it along to some music too.
Okay.
So like there would be like drums like playing in the background, and you kind of like, people would snap their fingers, and then like
Sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it all happened in coffee shops. So you can imagine all those intellectuals sitting around doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, let's go back to the 17th century. It says here in the article, as European colonies grew, coffee found its way to the Americas and Asia. Oh, okay.
所以当时候欧洲殖民地有开始扩张了嘛，所以大家就把这个咖啡传到了美洲跟亚洲。
Now, do you think that you can go a day without coffee?
I don't think I can. Like I drank coffee. I just drank a cup this morning.
Yeah.
Before I came here.
I've tried though. I've tried to be like, okay, I can try to I'm trying to like cut down on coffee sometimes. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I can do it. I can do one day without coffee. But by the afternoon, I'm so tired. And I'm like, I need my coffee. I need my tea. I need my caffeine. Wake me up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think I could go a day without
coffee. Are we like
coffee.
Addicted? Maybe a little bit.
I don't know. I think a little bit because I feel like I need caffeine in order to
like feel great
to wake up. That's right. But I think that's an adult problem.
Yeah,
I think for adults, this is what happens. All right. Well, that's the end of today's article. But I know you have some words that you want to teach the students.
Yes.
So shall we take a look?
OK， 我们今天第一个单字是 notice， 这边是动词哦，那它是当察觉或注意到的意思，所以引起别人的注意呢，就是 attract notice。比如说 her unique outfit attracted everyone's notice at the party， 因为她穿的很独特的穿着，所以在派对上大家就注意得到她。或者是我们如果今天说人临时通知你，我们英文可以说 short notice。比如说 we apologize for the inconvenience caused by the short notice。那我们再看另外一个句子哦，当动词 I noticed your new hat. It looks great on you. 我看到你的新帽子了，你戴起来好好看哦。那我们刚刚说，这只可爱的山羊吃了这个红色的果实，变得很 energetic， 它就是很精力充沛的意思。所以我们说我们可以保持精力充沛，我们就可以说 stay energetic。比如说 regular exercise helps people stay energetic throughout the day， 或者是说呢，今天你在讲一个很充满活力的感觉，我们可以说 energetic vibe。比如说 the energetic vibe of the concert kept the audience excited。所以它的名词很简单，我们推回去就是 energy。所以你说我好有，你要讲这些很有活力，你就可以说 I'm full of energy or I'm full of beans。那我们看另外一个例句。The singer's show was so energetic, we danced all night. 这个歌手的表演真是活力四射，我们跳舞呢跟着跳了一整晚。那我们也有看到 spread 这个动词哦，它的三态都长一样 spread, spread, spread。所以我们去传播一个消息就可以说 spread the news. The team worked hard to spread the news about the upcoming event. 但是当名词也可以哦，如果你要说广泛传播，那就是 the new product gained a wide spread of attention on social media。那我们看最后一个例句 The fire spread through the building before the fire trucks arrived。 这边是当动词哦，因为它就是蔓延的意思，消防车来，火势已经蔓延到整栋建筑物了。 那我们看最后一个单字是 colony， 它是殖民地的意思。所以以前的人如果要建立殖民地，我们英文可以说 establish a colony。比如说 the explorers wanted to establish a colony on the distant island。探险家们在无人居住的岛屿上呢，建立了一个殖民地。那当然我们拿来指动物的群居地也是可以的，比如说 a bird colony、an ant colony。比如说 the ant colony worked together to build their intricate network。好，这边的 intricate 指的是复杂的，复杂的网络。那我们看另外一个例句。Taiwan was a colony of Japan from 1895 to 1945。所以台湾在1895年呢到1945年是日本的殖民地。那大家不要忘记复习今天所有的单字。Right now, let's go to our review time activity.
Review time.
All right, so welcome to our review time. Today, let's play fill in the blanks.
Yay!
So we're going to say some sentences, and then you guys have to try to guess the word. Okay?
Okay.
First one is, Aaron was feeling great and blank after taking a nap.
So usually after you sleep, you feel like, oh, I'm full of energy again. So it's energetic.
That's right.
Yay.
Okay. Number 2, please cover your mouth when you cough. That way you won't blank germs.
You won't spread germs.
Yeah, that's so important.
Or you can wear a mask.
Yeah, or do this, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck. Okay, well, many Europeans left on a ship to go to America to set up blanks there. Oh, this was a hard one.
Oh, the last word that we talked about, we were talking about establishing a colony. So I think it's colonies, 因为好几个.
That's right. Okay, so did you guys get all of it correct? I hope you guys did. Now, we still have more to talk about coffee. There's a lot more to coffee than just the history, but that's in day 2, so don't forget to stay tuned.
对，喜欢今天的内容吗？喜欢的话，记得按赞、订阅、开启小铃铛，嘣，就不会错过任何精彩的内容啦。
That's right, and then you will be able to see us as well.
I know, right?
But that's all for today, so we'll see you next time. Bye.